How was your first day at work?
Not too good.
Why?
Well, after a few people left my line, for the other person's line, my manager moved me to bathroom duty. And I basically had to clean the Starbucks instead of work at Starbucks. I think it's because a lot of the customers were uncomfortable with my hijab and my appearance.
What's wrong with your hijab?
Well, after 9/11, a lot of people's reactions to Muslims has been one of suspicion. It's really changed a lot, and my hijab is a sign that I'm a Muslim, so automatically people associate me with the terrorist attacks. Also on my name tag, somebody wrote Dam at the end of Sue, making my name Saddam Hussein. It was very cruel, and I have no idea who did it. My friends at my mosque warned me that something like this would happen.
How do you see yourself separated from your peers because of your religion?
Oh my gosh, that new boy that we saw in the lunch today, what was his name? Jimmy? He's so cute.
I saw him on the
I saw him too. Oh my gosh, he's so good at the monkey bars.
Guys, what time is it?
It's 10:20. Why? Sue, what are you doing?
My prayers.
Anyway, next to me, I think that he should be my boyfriend.
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
Wait, I have to find it. Bedtime Blues. I think we should find a quiz to take together.
Yeah.
Well, in my English class, I just recently read The Great Gatsby, and I feel like I can relate more to the story than my classmates and peers can. I feel like Great Gatsby a lot of the times because I'm supposed to be receiving the same treatment and opportunities as everyone else, but because of people's perceptions, I can't. My classmates are kind of like Daisy and Tom. They are automatically accepted, but I have to really work to gain people's acceptance to show them that I'm normal, which doesn't really work out a lot of the time. I'll never forget that sleepover. I felt really exposed to my friends, and they were really judging me, I felt like.
By the burning of the Quran on 9/11, we're saying stop. We're saying stop to Islam, stop to Islamic law, stop to brutality. We have nothing against.
Just because people who have the same religion as me did a horrible thing doesn't mean that we don't deserve the same respect from that Americans get. I am an American too, and I felt the same way on 9/11 that all other Americans felt. First, the name card and calling me terrorist at my work, and now Americans are trying to burn my holy book on the anniversary of 9/11. I mean, it's just too much. I can't do it. No, this is ridiculous. If Americans would just try to get to know Islam and Muslims, they'd realize that we're not all violent, anti-American terrorists.
This Islamophobia has gone too far. Extremism is an aspect of the Muslim religion, but Americans should also remember that extremists exist in every religion. I don't want to be blamed. Maybe I won't go to work anymore.
So, Sue, I don't know if I'm going to wear my headscarf to school anymore.
Why?
Well, my mom was telling me earlier today how people are going to blame us for the planes, and I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want them to get mad at me for it.
Islamophobia groups together all kinds of different forms of discourse, speech, and acts by suggesting that they all emanate from an identical ideological core, which is an irrational fear of Islam. It is important to note that Muslim Americans felt as angry at the extremists as Americans did. In fact, Muslim Americans' anger was probably at an even higher level because of increased discrimination, hate crimes, violence, raids of mosques, the deportation of Muslim immigrants, the incendiary language from abroad, and the threats made against their American homeland that resulted from 9/11. It is fairly ignorant of Americans to equate all Muslims with the extremists associated with 9/11. President Bush said that Muslims should not be held responsible for the acts of terror immediately following the attacks, and the government initially reached out to Arab Americans and Muslims. But this didn't last because the government required men from 25 Arab countries to register no matter their immigration status. They wiretapped phone lines and interviewed Arab Americans, and even passed the Patriot Act.
My uncle, he wanted to become a pilot ever since he was a little boy, and he had been taking classes in college, dreaming about becoming a pilot, and after 9/11, actually a week after, they discharged him because of his appearance and his religion, and it was really devastating for my family to see that even though he had traveled to America and worked for his dream, he couldn't attain it because of all the prejudices after 9/11. And I'm just hoping now that I go through security, the same thing won't happen to me.
Americans don't view them as people anymore, but just as the reason that 9/11 happened, and so there's a lot of discrimination going on in that sense, where they're not able to fulfill their dream anymore because they're limited by these preconceptions that Americans have today.
Oh look, it's Karen back from Pakistan at last!
Hi, I'm back from Pakistan.
How was it?
It was good. I learned a lot, and I realized that I can't let anti-Muslim, discriminatory American perceptions keep me away from attaining my American dream. This country provides a lot of good opportunities for me that wouldn't be provided if I lived in Pakistan or stayed in Pakistan. However, the problems that I face are caused by the fact that Americans' view of Islam is manipulated by extremist actions. The prejudicial views will not be reversed unless Americans get to know the average Muslim who is American and living with them. My dream is to have a successful life in America and practice my religion, and I can only do this if I live in America. Yeah, there's no getting rid of Sue Hussein.